So you have to end up leaving what you know about the stock market exactly where it is in the stock market, because that is a market of businesses, and those businesses have rules and regulations and boards and all this businessy stuff, right? They have a certain set of rules that they must follow, and the market understands that, right? So then the market could then use that to its advantage to trade. Now, in cryptocurrency, digital assets, Web3, right? All these words are used interchangeably. In the world of Web3, this isn't a marketplace of businesses, right? This is a marketplace of protocol. This is a marketplace of technology stacks, right? This is a marketplace of decentralized applications. This is a marketplace of technology advancement, right? It's a marketplace of tools, essentially, okay? So you may ask, well, what does that mean? Why is there a difference? And so the way I explain this to the last group of individuals is that in the marketplace of stocks, we have businesses, right? And businesses will use certain technologies. So for example, if you have a tech company, right, that provides network security or cyber security for the marketplace, right? So that business will have a whole bunch of different tools that they can use, and then they'll package it up together and then sell that as a service, right? They'll sell like firewall and network sniffing and cloud data and data management, data storage, right? And marketing, media, right? Like, malware support and a help desk, right? So they'll sell all of that in a package, but that business didn't create all of those different tools, right? They didn't create, the firewall application, right? They didn't create the data analytics tool that they use, or the CRM that they use, or the even the hardware that they have to equipment that they provide for their customers, right? They didn't create any of that, right? So they're just using all of those tools and they're packaging it up, right? So people can then pay the service, right, for all of that and then their knowledge. So in the world of cryptocurrency and web, these are the tools, right? These are the different networks that the next layer of web businesses will use. So we are very early in this entire pipeline, right? The first step was to build out the infrastructure. And the infrastructure play is anything related to blockchain mining, right? So, what goes with blockchain mining? On chain analytics, okay? So, what are on chain analytics, right? So, if we go to something like Etherscan, all right, so Etherscan is the blockchain explorer for the Ethereum network, okay? And so with Etherscan, you can access all of the data available pertaining to the blockchain and the transactions on the blockchain, and also the nodes, right? The nodes are important. Okay, so for example, if we wanted to see, well, nodes are validators essentially, right? So if we wanted to check, right, if we go to node tracker, okay, this is going to let us know about the infrastructure for Ethereum, okay? And right now, the infrastructure for Ethereum actually is mainly in the United States, right? With 3,777, about 46% of the nodes are in the United States, right? And then, so, but coincidentally, it seems like it's decreasing in the last 7 days or so, right? And you were seeing an uptick in Germany and in France, right? In the last 24 hours. So more nodes are going up. So you say, all right, well, why do we need to know this information? Right? Well, this is letting us know, well, for one thing, Ethereum is more American than you think, right? At least when it comes to the users and node operators. Okay. Now, how do we know the servers are pointing to the nodes and all the, we're not going down that rabbit hole, okay? Let's not do that. But at the same time, there is an increase in node status, right? So there's growth happening, but it is mainly in the US, 46%. But then the rest of it, Germany, UK, Canada, Singapore, France, Netherlands, right? You can see if you go down the list, if you want to go to all of the nodes, right? Because these are just the top 10 countries, right? You can go and then go down and see what's happening. Okay, you can see what looks like another node ID popping up in France. So this is for Ethereum. Now, if we wanted to learn more about Bitcoin, actually, no, I don't go to this one. We can go to the mempool, all right? Mempool.space. Now, oh boy, here it is, it's loading up. I was just like, what's going on? All right, so this is the quite similar information in a different format, right, for Bitcoin. Now, this is the mempool, and then we have the mining dashboard, the Lightning Explorer, and the Block Explorer. So let's go to that's the testnet, Signet Explorer. Here we go. Now, this is the test network. Coins have no value. All right, I was going to try to see if it was just a little bit easier to look at, but I don't think so. All right, let's go to mainnet. And these are the layer 2 networks. Actually, let's do that. Let's go to BISC. Now, how well will these layer 2s on Bitcoin really be? And then we're just going to also see really what's going on. Wow, you can see the price of Bitcoin in all these other countries. Okay, so all right, let me just go back to the mainnet. Alright, these are all the different blocks pertaining to Bitcoin, right? And then what we want to see is, I want to see the amount of nodes. Where's the nodes? Here we go. This is what I wanted to see. Alright, so this is letting us know, wow, look at this map. Man, this thing is crazy. The world map. This is how you know that this will all, you can't shut this down. Do you understand? The web of web is have been woven. It's already released. Okay. Now, for anyone that may not really understand the value of this, all right. So just so you understand that the blockchain Lightning nodes. No, we're not gonna do all of that. Whoopsies. No, I want to. Where's how many Lightning nodes? Wow, Lightning nodes are even going up too. Where was the Lightning nodes world map? And these are just Lightning nodes. Now, why is this valuable? Right, because any one of these nodes, right, there's 13,734. Any one of these nodes holds the blockchain. So even if you were to shut down all of this, you would have to shut down all of the nodes. Then not just shut down the nodes, but then delete the nodes, every single one of them, all of the memory on them, to actually remove this from existence. Because if there's anyone that has a copy of the blockchain right now stored and saved offline, right, and if everything were to shut down and everyone were to lose their nodes and this node number went to 0, that person that has that offline node, right, could just pop it back on, okay, and then the blockchain will begin. And even if all of these other nodes, the memories were wiped off, if they're still functional, if like the equipment is still functional, as soon as it regains internet access within a week, all right, within a week, this will be back up, probably even faster. All right, but it takes some time for all the transactions to go through and to verify to verify each node and all of that and whatnot. All right, so for 13,000 nodes, I remember looking at this, and this was under like 9,000 a while ago, right? So there's growth, okay? And I mean, it's not a lot, right? Do we need more nodes? Yeah, more nodes is great. This looks like Amazon.com, 545 nodes. Google Cloud, 77 nodes, right? DataWeb has 8 nodes. DigitalOcean has 230, right? Some others, 1,892. I have a node, right? That actually should be up and running, but I actually disconnected it, right? So all of these right here is what keeps Bitcoin alive. So do you see Amazon, Google, DataWeb, DigitalOcean, all these, Alibaba, all these, do you see them all going away, right? They're all establishing a channel, right? There's 58,164 channels right now. That's good for a Lightning node, right? For Lightning and for the Lightning network, right? And so so we'll go to the Lightning Explorer. This is good. This is growth. This is what blockchain looks like. Okay. So what is a mempool? What did we just look like? This was a queue of dependent and unconfirmed transactions for the cryptocurrency network node. The Explorer is a tool that enables you to view real-time and historical information about a node's mempool, visualize its transactions, and search and view those transactions, right? Mempool.space website invented the concept of visualizing a Bitcoin node's mempool as projected blocks. These blocks are the inspiration for our half-filled block logo. Projected blocks are on the left on the dotted white line, and confirmed blocks are on the right. Okay, so what is the blockchain? The blockchain is a distributed ledger that records the transactions for a cryptocurrency network. Miners amend the blockchain ledger by mining new blocks. A block explorer is a tool that enables you to explore the real-time and historical information about the blockchain of a cryptocurrency. So this is going to give you data that's related to the blocks, the transactions, the addresses, and more. Now, mining. This is the process of when the unconfirmed transactions become confirmed transactions, right? And when those transactions are confirmed, a new block is added to the blockchain. Now, each block holds all of the transactions. And so these mining pools are created by groups of miners, right? So we all take our small computational power, our computers, and we say, hey, we're going to put it all together, right, to secure the blockchain. And then so to help increase the probability of finding a new block. And as a miner, the reason why we find a new block is because whoever finds the block gets rewarded for it, right? So you get to split all of the rewards. And that's why the halving is really a big thing. And so right now, the block rewards are, let me just pull them up so you guys can see. I like how they're just not even going to talk about it because they don't want people to realize how much they're making from mining. So the next halving is in 12,654 blocks from now, which is roughly 3 months. And this is the current difficulty level and hash rate. There we go. We can see the block reward. Oh wow, why is this loading so slow? Why am I offline connecting? Maybe a new block was just being issued right now as we speak. That's probably why. Wow, I've never seen this go offline before. This one doesn't give us the block. Why? Why don't people want to share the block reward? Go to block cipher, see if they will share. Most recent block, transactions, total sent, total fees, block size. Wow, why is no one sharing? What the hell happened to mempool? Mempool went down. That's so weird. I've never seen the mempool go down before. I must be doing an update or something. Alright, let's see. Alright, so Bitcoin halves every 210,000 blocks. It started at 50 BTC for your rewards, right? So from 2008 till 2012, you were rewarded 50 BTC, and then a halving came. Right, the price went from the reward went to 25. The price at that time in December 10th, 2012, Bitcoin was at $337,000. Oh my god. Oh my god. And that was crazy. Wow, January 2013. You could have bought Bitcoin at $300. By November, Bitcoin was 25,000. And then dropped all the way back down. This actually didn't drop that much. I mean, it went to what, from to 5,000, 3,000, 4,000ish, whatever. You're still up from 300, right? And then that next halving came 2016, and that's when we saw Bitcoin go at that time. So the block reward was at 12.5, okay, and that's when we saw Bitcoin go from 8,275. Well, let's just say 7,500 to what? 216,000. Whose chart is this? I was gonna say, what? This is based off of what price? Why is this price so high? All right. Go to statistics. Yeah, so you can see the block reward. Here we go, 6.25. All right, so if you're in this block, right, you are getting part of this reward to mine it. And that's why people spend so much money to mine Bitcoin, right, for the 6.25. But the 6.25 is about to get halved, all right? So it's going to go to, well, the next, in about 12,000 blocks or so, right, it will go to, what is that? 6.25 divided by 2 is 3.125. Right, so this will be the new block reward. So that being said, this being the new block reward, right, the price is going to go up. It has to go up because the block reward is getting cut in half. And then so for the infrastructure to continue to exist, right, and for the miners to be able to afford the ability to secure the network, the Bitcoin price increases. And that is just actually coded into this technology. And that's why everyone is looking forward to the halving. Right, and that's why you're seeing all of this talk, right, and you're gonna see more and more people talking about this in the next coming weeks and the next coming months. So this is a foundational entry video to what we're gonna go over, right? Don't forget token metrics. If you want to sign up and become part of the team, use the link in the description, right, to join my affiliate team. If you're just interested in using token metrics, you can get a 10% discount of the first link. In our next video, we're going to go over actually using the token metrics platform. But this video was established a reminder as to why this technology and why Bitcoin is king and why this is the future of the global financial system of the world. All right, guys, I'm Simon from W3MCT.